MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Washington Nationals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Joe Ross gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Stepping up now, Scotty Hayward. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Scotty Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
And the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Line toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hayward gets his lead at first, nobody out. And really stretching out the at-bat as he steps out for a second time. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Parra sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nino Reese.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set, and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Tony Reese. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The shortstop, Cade Tomlinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The 0-1 on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tomlinson is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Cage Tomlinson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. He's set. The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Domingo Germán will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Germán, sneaky, quick fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. His best off-speed pitch, though, is the changeup, and it's an advanced changeup for such a young pitcher. Good mix of pitches. One of the things he does, he attacks the strike zone. When he's throwing strikes, he's tough to hit.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading off for the Nationals, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Soto, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Hensley.
Into the box now, Otto Hensley, as he drives a liner to right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the pads these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Soto is off at first with 2 away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Scott Tomlinson.
First offering on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Lifted down the line in left. Soto is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. No score here as we play inning number 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 55, Domingo.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Germán. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Eaton, but he can't get to this one, and the pitcher has himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base for an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much. Maybe takes BP a couple times a year. For him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Into the box, Scotty Hayward. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air out to center field. Hayward moves over. 1 out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayward on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So striding in, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reese will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Into the box now, Torres, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Labor Torres.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Nino Reese. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody Reese.
Stepping in now, Tony Reese. Drives it out to deep right center field. Eaton is under it, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go. In is Gerardo Parra as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Joe Ross, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now is Adam Eaton. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Eaton, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Cage Tomlinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Hit hard down the line. Hard liner to center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Into the box, Scott Tomlinson. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Domingo Germán. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Adams is there, and he'll bring this one in. Standing in now for the Yankees, Scotty Hayward, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Kendrick is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases. Now at the plate, Juan Soto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Standing in now, Otto Hensley. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just